Hello, and welcome to the Learning to Conquer the Forex Market course by Trader Cadet. In this video, I'm going to be showing you your course outline. Okay, every single thing you'll be learning in this course, from the very basics all the way down to the last part of the course. Okay, so this video's aim is just to break down the course outline so that you know what you're coming into, so you get ready for the the massiveness of this course. Okay, so the first part of this course is going to be seeing us going into the basics. All right, so we are starting with what we call the basic technologies and concepts. Now, in the basic technologies and concepts, you're going to be learning what Forex is. After that, you learn what is traded on Forex, and you learn what a Forex broker is, trading times and trading sessions, technologies used in Forex, and then we'll visit briefly what we call the non-farm payroll. And after briefly visiting the non-farm payroll, we're now going to go into what we call currencies and currency pairs. Now, these currencies and currency pairs are what are majorly traded on the Forex market. So you're going to be going into the currencies and currency pairs deeply. Okay, so in the currencies and currency pairs, you learn the currency. There are different types of currencies and different types of currency pairs, and I'm sure you didn't know that. Okay, so in this course, you're going to be learning every single thing about those currencies and the currency pairs. Now, after that, in the final part of the basic technologies and concepts, we're going to be looking at the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 interface. Now, what are these MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5? They are simply some of the applications you'll be using to trade the Forex market. Okay, so just like I told you, you can use your mobile phone to trade the Forex market. I use my mobile phone every single time. So the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 interface are some of these apps that you'll be needing. In fact, they are the main apps you'll be using to trade the Forex market. So you're going to learn the interface and how to operate them and all of that. Okay, now the second part will see us going deeper. Okay, now as the name implies, advanced terminologies and concepts. So these terminologies and concepts are a little bit advanced than the basics which we learned from the previous part. Okay, so in the advanced terminologies and concepts, we're going to be looking at what we call price and chart representations. Now, after that, you learn what a peak is. Then you learn the concept of bid and ask price. After that, you learn what a spread is. Now, you also learn forms of trading orders, lot sizes, concept of take profit and stop loss, and finally, we learn what we call leverage. Okay, so now the advanced terminologies and concepts, I know the words might be looking like jargons for now, okay, but believe you me, you get to understand all this as we go further into the course. Every single thing is broken down properly for you in the course, and you're going to learn every single thing like you're learning ABC. I promise you that. Now, the third part of the course is seeing us going into what we call forms of trading the Forex market. So just like I told you in the short introduction video on the sales page of this course, I explained that the only three forms you need in order to be able to trade and conquer the Forex market is what we call fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and sentimental analysis. Okay, now these three forms of trading are the foundation, the building blocks of your knowledge when it comes to how to conquer the Forex market. Okay, so these three forms of trading are the only three forms of trading. There are no other forms of trading. Now, you're going to be going deep into these forms of trading. You're not just going to be looking at their names and learning their information and their basics and all that. No, just as you can see, fundamental analysis has its outline, sentimental analysis has its own outline, and also technical analysis has its own outline. All right, so in the fundamental analysis outline, we have what we call introduction to fundamental analysis. And remember that non-farm payroll we treated briefly in the basic technologies and concepts. You're going to be learning how to interpret it, okay, because non-farm payroll is a certain news update that comes and moves the Forex market. Okay, so you're going to learn how to interpret that news. Now, major market participants is another thing you learn. Then you also learn who and what moves price, how does price move, important news releases to watch out for. But one thing about the Forex market is that news updates affect it. So in this fundamental analysis course, you're just going to be learning how to study the news, how to interpret the news, and how to use that news to trade, to make your decisions while trading the Forex market. Okay, now sentimental analysis outline, we have the introduction. Then you also get to learn what the market sentiment is, principles of sentimental analysis, psychological levels, tools for sentimental analysis, and finally some examples of sentiment indicators for the Forex market. Now, under the technical analysis outline, as you can see, it is the most loaded, okay, because technical analysis is the most used form of trading when it comes to analysis and trading generally. A lot of traders In fact, majority of traders use technical analysis. So that's what technical analysis is, this jam-packed, and just know that is the most important form of trading. So you shouldn't take it for granted. Now, under technical analysis, we have introduction, support and resistance levels, strengths, types and properties, time frame analysis, demand and supply zones, order blocks, Fibonacci levels, pivot points, Elliott waves and fractals, price action and chart patterns, candlestick analysis, indicators, refining POIs for proper entries. That means refining point of interest for proper entries. Okay, so all these are what you're going to be learning under this wonderful course. It might be looking so complex to you right now, but believe me, you surely understand every single thing as soon as you begin the course. Now, the final part is what we call the psychology drills. Now, one thing about the forex market, or one thing about learning or gaining knowledge on forex market, is that the knowledge is divided into three parts. We have the analytics part, okay, which is where you get to learn the forms of trading. Those ones are based on analysis alone. Now, we also have the money management part and the psychological part, because most people think that, okay, after learning the analytics, they've done it all. They don't know that it's way more than that. You need to learn how to manage your risk, because just like I said, gambling is different from forex trading, because in forex trading you have the ability to control your risks and manage your money when you are trading the forex market. So these psychology drills will cover the remaining two parts that you need to learn on how to trade the forex market. Okay, you get to learn how to manage your risk and also how to be in the right psychology for trading. Okay, so under the part 4, which is psychology drills, the final part, you get to learn risk management and trading plan, common mistakes made by traders. You learn those mistakes so that you don't make those mistakes yourself. These mistakes are even mistakes I made in the past when I was beginning, so you learn those mistakes and make sure you don't make those mistakes that I did. Now, the importance of consistency is another thing you learn. Okay, now finally you get to learn the 3 secret characters to portray in order to become a successful trader. And after you finish the course, you get your mentorship and follow up. You trade live when you are ready, and finally you gain access to the KB community as promised. So that is everything you'll be learning under this wonderful course. Just click the next button and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.